Skidoo. Hello, Mosaic. It's Tony, and that's my friend Alex back there. And we're just wanting to just continue to rejoice over what God is doing in this lot. We're here in the parking lot at the Ren. They've been so incredibly, the Renaissance has been so greatly generous and just wonderful to work with. And as they're beginning to open up, and they wanted to bless us with the opportunity to be here, and we're blessing them with just building a relationship with one another. Just so important that we as in the community are supporting one another. So it's just a fantastic partnership we've had. What I want to do is I really quickly want to talk about our services here in the parking lot. We've had a phenomenal turnout the last couple of weeks, and I don't want anyone to miss out on the joy that it's been. I know we have some folks that have been a little reluctant to be in the parking lot, wondering what it would be like, or maybe even thinking, wow, this can't be church, or it won't be like church. This is what I think. I think from the very beginning of this, God is not surprised by what's happening, that He actually is in control, and that what He's asking us to do, because we can't change it, it is what it is, right? What He's asking us to do then is to go, okay, what fresh thing, what new thing, what different thing is God asking us to do? What new way does He want us to experience Him? How does He want us as believers and as a church to experience Him and one another differently? And how can we be blessed by that? How can we be refreshed by that? Well, that's what's happening. Of course, 2.5 or 3 months apart caused us to be just excited to see one another. But it's been amazing to watch how people have responded, interacted, and just worshiped and fellowship together, even from a little bit of a distance. So I just want to encourage you, if for whatever reason you've been reluctant to be part of the service, for whatever reason, man, RSVP. Now, there has been a couple questions about why we would RSVP. The only reason for the RSVPs is because to some degree we do have some limited space. We have about 85 spaces?
80, 85.
We have 80 to 85 spaces, so when you RSVP, that certainly guarantees you the spot. We do have some overflow. So if if you're inviting a friend, or if somebody does show up who is not RSVP'd, they're not turned away. But we have different places where we can place them. But in terms of the spaces, we would like to know you're coming. And then the other thing is children's ministry. We have stuff for the kids. Alex is going to talk about that in a minute. And in order for us to kind of get a little bit of an estimate as to what we need to prepare, it's good for us to at least have a general idea of what those numbers are. That's the only reason for the RSVPs. It has to do with just our ability to minister to you to the best of our ability. What we've done is, if you've not been here, we have behind where the camera is right now, I'm pointing over here because that's where we set up a couple of large flatbed trailers. The band is there. I'm there. We have live music. We're worshiping together. I'm preaching live. And the reason we're sitting the way we are is because I want you to see some of the creative ways people have utilized this. You're not stuck to your car. See, each one of us is in a space. And what we do is we park every other space and then zigzag the spaces in the back. We've had people set up blankets and chairs. We have Alex under an umbrella back there. Bring some sunscreen, bring your coffee, a bottle of water, a glass of water. Enjoy the fellowship. I think it's been fantastic. The other thing I would say is this, and this sounds convenient, I suppose, but the fact of the matter is it gets so hot in our sanctuary in July. We've been praying and dreaming about ways to get the service outside the sanctuary in July anyway. And so this has been it's serendipitous would be the word. God has really just provided for us this space in a way that we would have never anticipated, and we couldn't have done it ourselves, because He always does more than we can imagine. That's the truth. The other thing is this: if we were to look around here, the good news of Jesus and His love and the worship and the fellowship of believers together are literally echoing throughout the blocks in the surrounding area. We've had people walk off the street to come and join us, come from over on 3rd Street to come and join us. But not only that, as our own people are coming in, they're hearing the music and the gospel echoing all up and down Park Avenue. So what this is affording us is this incredible opportunity to just be examples of God's grace in the middle of the city, to be able to proclaim His goodness, and for people to hear the Word of God who might not hear it otherwise. So we're really excited about this, really thrilled. for those of you who have been a part, really want to encourage you, if you haven't, to be here this week and just come and enjoy. Find joy in this. God is doing a new and fresh thing, at least in this season, because that's what he does. His mercies are new every day. His expression to us is fresh every day. He wants us to experience him in a new way every day. And right now, this is how he has it. So, thanks.
Hey, I'm Alex, and I'm a mom. So what does it look like when I come to the services? I've seen people bring blankets, little chairs for their kids, little tables for their kids. Depends what you're up for on your Sunday morning. Just you can bring your own stuff. The children's ministry has been providing activity bags, so those have snacks in it and things for kids to do. We also have a link in your registration confirmation as well as in the YouVersion app to take you to the YouTube video for the lesson. And so if they want to watch that on an iPad or something during the service, awesome. Some kids stay in the car, some kids get out. If you need to stroll around, we get it. We do ask that in your space, totally fine to not have a mask on. If you're strolling around or going to the restroom, just if you could please wear a mask. And if you don't have one, we'll have extras that you can borrow. Hats, SPF, probably stuff you want to bring, any drinks, coffee, or water. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's, I mean, the gist of it. It's so fun to see the families out and they're having a great time. Our services aren't going over an hour, so we're trying to make it doable for you. And along with the RSVP, you can find that on our website at mosaicmansfield.com. There's a resources tab. It says parking lot service. You can RSVP there. It's in your email. We send an email Monday and Saturday. It's on social media throughout the week. But I think you might know someone who maybe doesn't have Facebook or doesn't have a computer to get on the internet, and they might think that they can't RSVP. Like, that's where you come in. You can RSVP on their behalf. Just go to the sign up again and just say one vehicle for their last name, and that way we still can account for them, because we're really trying to be considerate and love each other well and space out appropriately. So that's why those are things that are important for us during these services. But we definitely want anyone to be able to come. So if you know someone, help them out. If you have questions, you can message us on Facebook, go to our website. There's contact us forms. So you can call the office, we'll return that. So there's a few ways you can reach out to us. Also, if you're wanting to help out, we have a lot of parking lot people who help us park cars. It takes quite a few. So if you're willing to help out with that, that would be awesome. There's a service form along with the registration. See you Sunday.
See you guys. Love ya.